So I've been saying for some time now, I would go through a bit of my mobility routine that I normally do before any of my workouts. I usually perform anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. I do the same with most of my clients. We do functional movement and mobility to get the body actually prepared for exercise, and then static holding and stretches we save for the end. There's going to be no particular order. I'm out in the country, as you can see. You can probably hear the crickets, the birds. No better place to do this type of thing. And I just finished a workout here. It wasn't planned. My father had some batteries he needed moved, car batteries, that probably weigh a good 50 pounds. So just did a little bit of a workout. Normally I would do my mobility before, which I did, but I wanted to do a quick video to show you all some of the movements that I normally go through. And like I said, there's no particular order to these. There's not even necessarily a name for some of these movements. So I'm not even going to go through stating names. I'm just going to show you the movements because they're some of my favorites. Some of them I've made up myself. Some of them I've added extensions to of a lot of drills you see. So let's get started. So normally I just start on my back, relaxed, arms out to the sides, and just rock the legs side to side. You're going to try and bring that knee as low as you can to really open up that hip, get that stretch internally. Then from here, we're going to bring the legs up. We're going to slowly drop to one side. I'm going to gaze off in the opposite direction. And obviously the same thing on the opposite side. And what you can do if you want to add a little extension is extend that top leg out as high as you can. You're going to get the stretch all the way through. And then what I do is I straighten the legs and then right across as high as I can bring it. A little bit quicker on these ones. Good. And we're going to do one of my favorites now. This one you have to work towards. Takes a lot of practice. You don't want to go right to swinging overhead if you've never done this. You want to take your time, so baby steps. So what you're going to do is bring your legs here. If that feels comfortable, bring it to your ankles. If that feels comfortable, grab your toes. I believe this is called Happy Baby, and I'm probably giving you all a great view, I'm sure. So once you're here, you're going to just try to draw a circle with the hips. Really take deep breaths through the diaphragm, and then go the other way. And then if you feel advanced enough that you can go all the way back straight or keep the knees bent, you can do that. You want to work your way towards getting to the ground eventually once you have that mobility. I find it a little bit easier if you bring your arms back when you do it. And then once you're here, you can play around with movement. So I like to bring my knees to one side of my head and the other. Straighten, straighten. And then I also grab my arms because I have really tight lats. And when I reach my legs, I pull the opposite way with my arms. With my whatever side I'm on. You want to work your way to getting these legs straight. Now, because I have two bulge discs in my S3, S4, L5, S1, or S3, L3, L4, L5, S1. I found that particularly hard to do initially, and now I've worked my way that I can do it. But if I go without doing it for quite some time, it takes me a while to get back to that level. So from here, I usually come to this position and play around. A lot of people are tight in their hamstrings, especially if you're a runner or you do any form of sport. Normally you're going to see tightness in your hamstrings. Now, a lot of people, what they tend to do when they do this stretch is they turn their feet outwards. You're not going to get the same effectiveness out of the stretch. So what you want to do is kind of point your toes towards you and keep your toes straight up. Try to posture up. A lot of people can pancake. I'm not at that stage at all myself. But if you stay in any stretch long enough, you don't have to stay longer than 90 seconds because it's been kind of proven it's not as effective at a certain point. But what I would want you to do is focus on deep inhalation through your diaphragm. Ow, there's black flies all over here. And exhale. So every time you inhale, you kind of expand, and then when you exhale, you're going to relax and let your body sink further into the stretch. It's almost like a meditation. You want to relax and get the most out of it that you can. And you'll find over time when you really focus on your breathing, you'll feel your body kind of opening up. Obviously, I'm not going to go through every one of my mobility movement warm-up, but let me go through some of my favorites. So now we're going to move on to our stomach. And the arms are going to go behind the head. You're going to lift up, squeeze, straighten the arms. Keep your forehead down. You're going to come as high as you can back. As high as you can, straight. And then bring the arms behind the back. Relax for a second. Make sure your glutes and your core are engaged. So don't relax them while you do this. And then you're going to straighten back up as high as you can. Coming back to the front. Once again, there's no set reps. Do what feels good for your body. Then one of my other favorites, which I don't know, I never saw anybody really do it this way, but I liked it because it kind of hits upper and lower body at the same time. So it's like the scorpion, but you're going to, as you cross your leg over, you're going to bring the arm up and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Look up at your arm. Same thing, obviously, on the other side. You want to keep this arm at least parallel. If you have a bad shoulder, you can lower your arm a bit, but it's not going to be quite as effective. If you want even more stretch in your pec and your shoulder, you can go even higher. Then another one of my favorites is the, like I said, there's no particular name for these. I'm just going to show you. So I'm going to lift my arm up, cross over, let this arm straighten or keep it bent, whatever's more comfortable. Let it drag. You're going to bring this arm across, reach, come along the ground if you can, back up all the way. Same thing on the other side. Cross, reach. I could do this one all day. I love it. All right, and because I don't want to overwhelm you, we're just going to do one more today, and if this gets views and likes and people actually enjoy it, maybe I can do more in the future. So we're just going to go kind of an upward downward dog thing, but what you're going to do is, these black flies are bad. You're going to drop down. You can point your toes if you need to. You don't have to. And then you're going to, when you press back up, you're going to try and drive your heels down as hard as you can, reach your opposite arm across and behind the knee. If you push your heels down, you're gonna really feel that stretch into your calves. As you come down here, you're gonna feel it all the way into your lower back, your hips. Your shoulder blades, you wanna make sure you're not letting them come forward like this. Try to retract your shoulder blades. Try to open up. Kind of gaze upward. Take a deep breath. And then same thing. So I'm pushing the ground away with this arm, reaching with this arm, driving my heels down into the ground, pushing my hips sky high. Whew. I mean, there's a lot more I could do, but this video is probably already over 5 minutes, maybe even close to 10. I have no clue because the screen is not facing me. So hopefully I'm in frame for most of this stuff. Thought I'd take advantage of this moment, throw a video out there for you all. I know I've been doing cooking videos or healthy recipe videos, and I'm gonna be doing one in the next few days with my mother. So hopefully those that have joined me on this journey on YouTube, because I restarted a couple of years back after being active many years ago. Hopefully you're enjoying this journey with me. And yeah, leave a comment if you think I should do some more, or if you perform any of these mobility drills and you find them effective. I would love to hear it in the comments. Hopefully someone's gonna get something out of this. And till the next video, see you then. Do a little pose down. Oh, gotta back up a little, right? Ha. 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 Can you tell I'm not a bodybuilder? I'm likely gonna cut this out, so unless I just don't care. Well, till the next video. Ciao for now. Oh, I don't want to step on the prickle bush.